if he's showing by he I mean the guy, I don't know his name obviously, um the TVA guy, the new Mobius, I'm just gonna call him the new Mobius.
Oh, it was Paradox.
Paradox. Okay, so Paradox is showing him all the Avengers, uh basically, and it's telling him to be a part, you can be a part of this. So is Deadpool just gonna get transported to that other timeline? Like, is his timeline, right, for the 20th Century Fox thing, is that his timeline just being destroyed? And like it's his goal to just retrieve what he can from that timeline, because like you said, there was parts where he was trying to fight the TVA. So is he going against the TVA to be like, you can't really, like, I don't want you to destroy my universe, but I need to grab what I can?
Yeah.
Like, I think it could possibly go down that route, because if it's called Deadpool and Wolverine, they're teaming up together for some reason,
Yeah.
right? He's probably going back to that specific universe and is telling like Wolverine, "Hey, look what's happening right now. Our world is getting destroyed. We need to find a way to get out of here and fix what we can and save who we can." So these are the enemies right now: the TVA and what's it called? The little mercenary group that's in with him. I don't really know specifically who they are, but I feel like that's the plot. That's like a deeper. That's like looking deeper into the plot of what it could possibly
Wait,
be.
are you talking about Pyro's guys?
Pyros, yeah.
I don't know if you remember Pyro from the X-Men, the guy who's pretty much with the fire and whatever.
Oh yeah,
He like
yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the same actor in here. He just looks different. He's got like a beard and long hair, but
Yeah, I still feel like this is what it is. It's their realm getting destroyed, and Deadpool is trying to save what he can,
save or destroy.
save or destroy. I feel like you know what I think it is. I feel like he was sent there to destroy, right? Without him knowing what he was doing, because the TVA was offering him, hey, you want to be a hero? You can go ahead and you can be a hero. You can be a part of this team right here. But this is your mission. Once he was given that mission, then he realized, hey, we're like, I'm destroying my universe. I didn't even know that this was a thing. So now he's trying to make friends with the enemies that he created, which was Wolverine and possibly other X-Men characters, and then they obviously band together and figure out how to stop the TVA. So once again, the TVA are the bad people. But like you said, like we both were kind of saying, this could be a different TVA. This probably isn't the same TVA.
I have a feeling that it so like when I mean, obviously we're gonna find out when we watch the movie, but I feel like this is probably the same TVA, just the new TVA.
Mm-hmm.
And remember,
Under new management? That's crazy.
well, here's the thing too. So obviously there's one timeline, right?
Well,
At the
there's
end
a
of
sacred timeline, yeah.
right. So and then at the end of Loki season 1, all the timelines, not all the timeline, but one timeline started branching into like 1,000, right?
Right.
So at the end of Loki,
Season one or
are all these timelines new timelines or previous timelines that were destroyed? Because remember, a lot of timelines were destroyed during Loki season 2, but then new ones formed because it's just constantly one dies, another one, kind of like a Hydra. One dies, another one comes up. So it's like, my thing is, this could be the same TVA, and this is just Deadpool is just part of a branch timeline, but like one of the new ones. You know what I mean?
yeah. So basically, if we're gonna have to go back to Deadpool 2 and say that he caused a branch timeline that kind of like led into like the timeline that he's in right now. So technically speaking, he's not a part of his, like, once he got the machine and started like doing everything himself with like changing a bunch of stuff, he basically started to live a branch timeline. He wasn't living his regular sacred timeline. Yeah, that's basically why the TVA showed up, is because, hey, look what you're doing. I think he kind of I think they kind of show what it is he's doing, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to show what he was doing in Deadpool 2, He's almost kind of going through exactly what Loki went through in the
Yeah.
beginning. So
Yeah, like Paradox is pretty much Mobius. It's just which I kind of like. I kind of like this parallel kind of story. But like so here's why I think Deadpool is there to destroy the Fox universe, because I feel like the parallel is there with Loki and Mobius and Paradox and Deadpool.
mhm,
So I think, Loki throughout, the series is trying to save the timelines and whatever, save the TVA, save the timelines.
mhm,
But I think Deadpool is going to be doing the opposite. I think Deadpool is going to be destroying the timelines, but specific ones, or at least he's going to be told to. Then he's going to have an ultimatum of his own timeline. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're going to send you out to kill all these timelines, but also yours. Because yours is, that the last one that needs to be offed. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like no loose ends type thing. You know what I mean?
mm,
Um, and then obviously that's where I think he's going to be fighting the TVA or something like that.
with Wolverine. I feel like him and Wolverine are gonna team up. Which, honestly, I'm really glad they didn't show any Wolverine scenes besides like that little tease at the end.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was saying in my reaction video, I would be completely fine if they didn't show any Wolverine scenes until like the movie released.
Well, I thought they would show it in the YouTube teaser, because during the Super Bowl teaser, they kind of showed the same thing. Um, but I thought there would probably be more.
It'll
Um,
be a more extended scene where it's like shows a little bit.
I wish that this was way more under wrapped and just made everybody guess who it was. Because if you're not gonna show Hugh Jackman in the trailer, but like everybody knows. I mean, even y'all said it. Like even Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds announced before there was set photo leaks.
Hmm.
Uh, I just wish it was more of like a surprise thing. I kind of like those things, kind of like with the Spider-Man. Um, even though shit gets leaked and everybody was expecting Andrew Garfield to be in this movie, but everybody was trying to debunk that one photo.
Yeah.
But it was but it turned out to be real. Um, I wish you know that was more of a teaser thing, and it made everybody talk about, oh damn, who's this Wolverine? You know what I mean? Is it Hugh Jackman? Is it Tom Hardy? Is it this person or
Was
whoever
it
they think
Daniel
it is?
Radcliffe? Because there was so many rumors of that Harry Potter
Keanu
was going to be
Reeves.
Wolverine. Keanu Reeves would be a weird Wolverine. I'm not for a Keanu Reeves Wolverine.